Hey PJs, welcome back to another video. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe down below to become part of my PJ squad, which is always awesome. And as always, comment down below what you guys would like to see next, or if you just want to hop down there and say hello, I'll be answering as many comments as I can. So without further ado, let's get right on into this video. So as you can see by this lovely packaging here, I am finally reviewing Retro Slime Company. I know a ton of you guys have wanted me to review them, and I'm finally doing that today. And you guys, you can't see it on my face obviously, but I am so excited for this. Like, I've been waiting for this, and like every day felt like an eternity until it got here. I was like so excited. So starting with the extras, there was an invoice that obviously I took off screen because it has my address on it, but here is their like business card, and I think this is my favorite business card I've ever seen. It is awesome. Like, that is so cool. They also sent this little bottle cap. I don't know if they meant to do this, but this reminds me of that Fallout Shelter game. I actually still play it every once in a while, but you can get like those bottle caps as I don't even know what I keep forgetting what they were used for, but you can get them. Anyways, they also sent these 3 overflow containers, which I think is awesome. Like, not a lot of people send those, so I think that is great. And then they sent this little fixer box thing, and these are also awesome. Like, my goodness, they have their packaging on point. I love everything. So here are the slimes that I ordered, and they all, except for this one, come in these like mason jar type containers, which I think is really cool. And they all have this heat seal on them, which I know a lot of people don't use either anymore, so it's really cool to see that as well. I will mention a very nitpicky detail before I take off the heat seal on this one. You guys can probably tell these little speckles on here. Those packing peanuts that they use are very, like, they're the biodegradable type, which basically means that they're gonna melt really fast, or I guess break down in any like liquid substance type of thing if they're covered in them, which is great, awesome for the environment. I just wanted to mention that they kind of get everywhere. Like, it's all over my pants, it's all over the slimes, and I just wanted to mention that it's just a very slight inconvenience, but I thought I would mention it. So the first slime that I'm going to start with is this Retro Snack Pack Vanilla Pudding slime. Now, I will say, when I was trying to take off the heat seal, it was kind of a fail because part of the seal, whatever, was like this thing, and I kind of just pulled it off and freaked out a little. I was like, oh no, did I break it? But it was just like a seal in it. Just wanted to mention that. So this slime is the only one that isn't in one of those other containers, but it is in one of those like tin can type of things, like those huge things of vanilla or chocolate pudding that you can get. I think that's what it's supposed to be, but these are awesome. My parents actually still buy like the big things, so it's really interesting to see like a slime form. I also do love that they put like the inspiration over here that you can read, and they're like, everything about this is just great. Like, I love the way this looks. I love the little details. It's awesome. This is only the first slime and I'm already blown away by their textures and scents. Like, this is awesome. So this is definitely like a thick slime. It kind of has a slight jiggle to it, which is awesome because it's pudding like themed, so that's perfectly fitting. I love like the subtleness of the instant snow that's in here. It gives it just a slight different texture, which is really nice. And the bubble pops on this are insane. I also love the color and the scent. Like, it smells exactly like vanilla pudding that you get out of a can. It is insane. Like, I'm just mind blown. I do wish that the scent could be stronger. I am kind of a sucker for scents, but that's just so I could smell it more, but it still smells amazing. Definitely 5 out of 5 pajamas. The next slime I'm reviewing is Curly Pudding, and it comes with this little packet of extras, and I'm just gonna say their packet of extras is like awesome. I want to keep this thing. I honestly gotta say, I have no idea, like I had no idea what I was gonna think of this slime specifically. I'm in a love-hate relationship with bananas because I love the banana scents, but I hate bananas. And oh my goodness, does this smell so, so good. It smells like vanilla wafers, it smells like banana, it smells like pudding. Oh my goodness. And the texture is kind of like the last one, just a little thicker and a little less of that instant snow, but it feels incredible. I love it. We all love it. It is perfect. And let me just say, the little charm is the most adorable thing ever. It's like one of those squishy type of charms, and like the detail on it is insane. It doesn't even stick in slime, which is awesome because I hate when charms stick. This slime, oh my goodness, perfection. I'm so blown away already. These are amazing. This one totally deserves 5 out of 5 pajamas as well. The next slime I'm reviewing is Snowballs. Not a lot of people like these, but I personally do. But if you guys have like not tried them, definitely go try it. So this slime is a DIY clay fizz, I think. It's very subtle. The clay is very subtle, and the snow fizz is very subtle, but it's a good thing, I guess. It's really hard to explain, because not a lot of people have done like these thick, like subtle clay slimes, if that makes sense. Like, you can still poke it and stuff, but you can tell there's clay in there, if that makes sense. And it's a really, really nice texture because it inflates, but you can still poke it and it's still thick. It's really nice, and there's just enough plastic snow in there to give it a nice, unique texture without changing the actual slime a lot, if that makes sense. So it's a really, really nice texture. I haven't felt anything like this ever. It's awesome. And like, I know I sound like a broken record, but this one is also 5 out of 5 PJs. The next slime I'm reviewing is Royal Ice Cream. So this slime is like a super thick cloud cream, and it's really nice to see a thick cloud cream because I think a lot of people really lose that thickness when they add the instant snow. But for this case, it stayed really nice and thick, and my goodness, is it a nice texture. Like, it's really thick, really holdable, but it has an amazing cloud cream texture still at the same time. My brain's kind of tricked because it's like, I'm not used to these thick cloud creams, but it is so nice. I love the scent. It smells exactly like mint chip ice cream, and now I really, really want some. And I love the little chocolate chips in here. They are adorable. The color is on point, and just everything about the slime is on point. So once again, 5 out of 5 pajamas. And for the last slime for this review, we have Cherry. I gotta say, this slime was so fun to assemble and it looks so aesthetically pleasing. Like, I just wanted to sit there and stare at it before I had mixed it because of how beautiful it looked. And the resulting texture, oh my goodness, so thick and nice. And the scent, it smells like kind of like the candy type of cherry, not exactly the actual like cherry filling, and then something sweet like cheesecake, I guess. It's really interesting, really good smell, and when they mix together it smells so good. I love the little pom-poms in it, not enough to really change the texture too much, but it gives it a nice feel in there when you stretch it. I will say I tried to get you guys to notice that it does leave some residue on my hands every once in a while. I think that might be because of the the clear slime that you add in, because sometimes clear slimes can be just a little annoying with that, but it's still great. And I gotta say, like, I kind of lost my interest in thick slimes, but Retro Slime Company has some amazing thick slimes. I'm kind of falling back in love with them because they are great. But anyway, I'm gonna give this one 4.5 pajamas just because of that residue that it gives, but this one is still so good. I just wanted to kind of separate this one a little bit because I personally don't like it as much as the others. So with that, that is the end of the review, and my goodness, was it worth the wait. This is by far one of my favorite slime companies now. Like, my goodness, it's so awesome. If you guys want to buy from anyone and you want to get like a really good experience, I would more than recommend Retro Slime Company. I will even link them down below with a little section where you can use my code to get some percentage off of your total. That way you can enjoy it just a little bit more and have it a little more into your budget. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure did, and with that I am signing off. So I'll see you guys in the next one.